Hundreds of thousands of infection cases worldwide, yet there's a country larger than Texas and California combined with just one single case. What does this country know that the rest of the world doesn't? Hint, they learned their secret from the ancient Egyptians. Imagine men and women in their 80s and 90s still working, playing, and exercising by mountain hiking. These ageless senior citizens still ride horses and wrestle competitively as well. These people rarely get sick, rarely complain of fatigue, aches, or pains, rarely end up in nursing homes, and rarely die of debilitating diseases that plague so many Americans. In fact, this country is larger than Texas and California combined, and yet they've only had one case. Welcome to the land of Tibet, one of the most beautiful, pristine places on Earth, located high in the Himalayan mountains, where they live longer than just about any people on Earth. While enjoying life so much, there is no word in their dialect for retirement. How is it that the 10th largest country in the world that literally shares a border with China has just one single case? What do they know that the rest of the world doesn't? A better question might be, what did they eat that has strengthened their immune systems to such an extent that infections seemingly don't affect them, even though they're next-door neighbors with China, where it may have all begun? Before we get into that, did you know it's not uncommon for the people of Tibet's Hunza Valley to reach 100 years of age and more with very little disease or infection? And if you give me just a few minutes of your time, I'll reveal their shocking secret to you. How is it that these amazing people outlive Americans and enjoy seemingly everlasting health, have 82% fewer heart diseases and 50% fewer brain catastrophes, and are nearly immune to the ravages of viruses, aging, sickness, and disability? Now, after 40 years of studying their youthful, blissful state, scientists have finally unlocked the secret to their super health and immunity, found in a remarkable natural phenomenon growing high in the Himalayan mountains. Over 65 scientific studies reveal that Himalayans live longer, an average of 35 years longer, and are in better health than Westerners. We used to think it was all related to the climate and the altitude, but now we know it's the antioxidant-rich fruits and vegetables they consume every day of their life, which turns them into centenarians who are in excellent health. A centenarian is a person who lives to be 100 years or older. That means the centenarians of Tibet have lived through the deadliest pandemic in history, the Spanish flu of 1918, which killed 50 million people worldwide. Not only did each of these Tibetan centenarians live through the Spanish flu of 1918, many of them are still alive and healthy today. These centenarians were studied extensively by the Union of International Health Research in 3 villages of Tibet's valleys west of China. Many of them are over 100 years old and in great mental and physical shape. Due to their nutrient-dense, unblemished, pesticide-free soil, their diet is antioxidant-rich, which is now officially recognized as the main reason for their longevity and immunity to viruses and diseases that plague the rest of the world. It is also proven that neither the cold nor the elevation of this region, as we had believed for a long time, is what transforms these men and women into healthy, happy centenarians. Their ages are indisputable. They were checked and fully authenticated. All of them confirm eating an antioxidant-rich diet of fruits and vegetables from the Himalayan mountains every day as far back as they can remember. Their memory is invincible. Their blood pressure is nearly perfect. They have no digestive disorders, no constipation, and they sleep very well. They are never the least bit tired, and they continue to work and exercise well past the age of 80. They suffer very little arthritis or pain associated with old age. Some men even admit still being able to honor their wives well past the age of 80. Why is this important, and how can you protect yourself and your family? In order to answer that question, we first need to talk about what viruses are and how they attack our bodies. Viruses are all around us. Every day we each breathe them in. Most of these are harmless, but some can make us sick. Viruses are tiny agents which invade the cells of our bodies to produce millions of copies of the virus, assembling a virtual army which bursts out of the cell, spreading the invasion through the body. Coughing and sneezing can expel virus-laden droplets onto nearby people and surfaces, where the virus can remain infectious for several hours to several days. Antibodies are one of the key weapons against viruses in our immune system's arsenal. They are molecules made of our white blood cells to fight off invaders and keep us healthy. According to Harvard Health, as we age, our immune response capability becomes reduced, which in turn contributes to more infections. As life expectancy in developed countries has increased, so too has the incidence of age-related conditions. There is a strong connection between nutrition and immunity in people 60 years and older. A form of malnutrition that is surprisingly common even in affluent countries is known as micronutrient malnutrition. Micronutrient malnutrition, in which a person is deficient in some essential vitamins and trace minerals that are obtained from or supplemented by diet, can be common as we age, since older people tend to eat less and often have less variety in their diets. Think of your immune system as your army that defends you against invading armies, aka viruses. If your army is weak and malnourished and fighting with old, broken-down weapons, then you're probably going to lose the war. On the other hand, if your army is strong and well-nourished and fighting with top-of-the-line, technologically advanced weaponry, then you're more than likely going to win the war. Why are some infections different and potentially more frightening than the flu? Unlike the flu, which is more known to the world, new infections obviously have no vaccine yet since they're so new. So one of the best things we can do is to strengthen our immune systems in order to help our bodies defend against them naturally. Imagine if there was an infection that was unknown to mankind before, leaping from animals to humans for the very first time. If no person's immune system had ever seen it before, how are our bodies supposed to fight it off? That could make it potentially more contagious than the flu. Some estimates suggest it's twice as contagious as the flu, perhaps more. The numbers are still being worked out. This is something the cells in your body have never been exposed to and have no natural immunity to, and that is what may cause all the panic, confusion, and disruption in our daily lives. Some sources suggest it could potentially infect 60% of the population worldwide and become one of the worst pandemics of all time, if not the worst. Yes, the flu kills tens of thousands of people a year in the U.S. alone, but think of what might happen if we had another virus like the flu, except with a much higher fatality rate. That is definitely a problem because, as the Center for Disease Control notes, the seasonal burden of flu infects between 9.3 million to 45 million and kills 12,000 to 61,000 Americans every year. And even if it's the same fatality rate as seasonal flu, that still presents a substantial public health burden. Which brings us back to our centenarian friends in Tibet who've become masters at defending themselves against viruses, disease, and aging, and like them, you can help protect yourself and your family by supercharging your immune system. The longest living people on Earth seem to resist viruses and diseases and aging better than any other group of people on the planet. That means we need to do more of what they do and less of what everyone else does. One possible reason for the health and longevity and immunity from viruses and disease in the Himalayas is because the foods they eat ignite the most powerful tool we have to fight viruses, disease, and aging that is already inside us all, your immune system. One of the best things you can do to protect yourself and your loved ones during this frightful time is to turbocharge your immune system. Because if your immune system is weakened and compromised, you will never be fully protected from viruses and infections or feel as good or energetic or as young and alive as you could. Americans are starved to death in the land of plenty. Did you know that you'd have to eat a dozen bowls of spinach to equal the iron content of one bowl served in the 1930s? That's because our soils have been stripped of many vital minerals and nutrients due to the modern farming techniques, overuse of artificial fertilizers, and fast turnaround harvesting. Just how nutritionally depleted are U.S. soils and the foods most Americans eat? You'll be shocked. According to the Earth Summit report, farmland in the U.S. is over 85% micronutrient depleted. The human body requires at least 60 minerals for optimum health, but only 8 minerals are found in high quantities in most foods we eat. In the past 80 years, the amount of iron found in apples has dropped 96%, the amount of calcium in lettuce has plummeted 92%, and the amount of magnesium in cabbage has fallen 77%. The Journal of Complementary Medicine reports a whopping 76% decline in trace minerals in U.S. fruits and vegetables. Look how mineral deficient our foods are today. The result is food virtually devoid of life-giving nutrients we need for health and protection against the viruses and infections of today. We got surprised this time. Let's not let that happen again. We are literally being starved to death in the land of plenty. Due to the rapid decline in nutrients from land-grown sources, we need to rely on micro and macronutrients sourced from the most pristine lands in the world in a form that is bioavailable, so our bodies can begin their journey to immunity. Nature's unique immunity boosters from deep inside the Himalayan mountains. Fruits, vegetables, and herbs grown in the rich, fertile soil of the Himalayan mountains may supercharge your immune system and help protect your body from the ravages of harmful viruses and bacteria and even aging, just like it does for the millions of people who live there. And that could even be a reason why they've only had one case of infection while the rest of the world is in full crisis mode. When you strengthen your immune system, you're improving cellular strength. This allows your immune system to fight off harmful viruses while at the same time stimulating the growth of brand new healthy cells. Imagine how much better you'll feel knowing that you're doing everything in your power to protect yourself and the ones you love from any devastating virus. Additional benefits of turbocharging your immune system is that you may have less stress, less chronic and mental fatigue, less pain, improved memory, improved vision, as well as increased energy and better sleep. At Phytage Labs, we've been working hard to create a product that will protect you and your loved ones, and we're proud to say we may have done it. We've studied thousands of superfoods, vitamins, nutrients, and minerals. We found the world's most powerful ingredients to turbocharge your immune system, so you can rest easy knowing you're doing everything possible to protect yourself. Finally, we discovered the mother list of what might be the strongest immunity-strengthening ingredients available today. Introducing Immunity 911, your first line of defense against infection. And I'll share the powerful ingredients with you now, so that you can start adding them to your diet right away. The first ingredient is graviola leaf, sourced deep inside the Amazon jungle. According to the National Center for Biotechnology Information, graviola leaves are known to have potent antioxidant activities and free radical scavenging effects. Unchecked, free radicals lead to chronic illness, inflammation, and a host of other life-threatening conditions. The second powerful ingredient is Himalayan raspberry, indigenous to the Tibetan region. The Himalayan raspberry is a potent source of phytochemicals having super antioxidant properties which help mitigate cell damage caused by free radicals, which are a major contributor to aging and degenerative diseases such as cardiovascular diseases, cataracts, diabetes, immune system decline, and brain function. The third powerful ingredient is Himalayan pomegranate, indigenous to the Himalayan region. From the uncultivated earth of the pristine Himalayan region, Himalayan pomegranates help boost your immune system with antioxidants critical to fighting off viruses, keeping inflammation under control, and preventing cellular and organ damage. The fourth powerful ingredient is olive leaf, indigenous to Asia Minor and ancient Egypt. Olive leaf extract has been used for centuries to help boost the immune system, and it's been shown to contain two powerful anti-infection agents, allorepain and calcium alonate. The fifth powerful ingredient is our unique mushroom blend. The maitake mushroom, indigenous to China, helps enhance the immune system as well as helps maintain healthy blood pressure levels. The most effective ingredient in the mushroom is its beta-glucan, a polysaccharide compound that helps boost the immune system through the activation of macrophage cells, natural killer cells, and T cells. We could have stopped after finding these first 5 life-changing ingredients, but no. We wanted to create the ultimate immunity formula, so we could do our best to ensure maximum protection for you and your family, and help you reclaim your peace of mind once and for all. So we also included our proprietary blend of ancient herbs, flowers, and teas, which includes turmeric is a natural way to help bolster the immune system by increasing the immunomodulating capacity of the body. That means it modifies the immune response or the functioning of the immune system by the stimulation of antibody formation or the inhibition of white blood cell activity. Pine bark has proven to be one of the most potent antioxidants according to scientists at UC Berkeley. Burdock is a powerhouse of antibiotics according to Healthline.com. Sheep sorrel, according to the Baseline of Health Foundation, sheep sorrel is cited as one of the most potent antioxidant herbs known. Grapeseed extract. The National Center for Biotechnology Institute calls grapeseed powerful in the protection of the immune system. Cat's claw. WebMD.com says cat's claw contains chemicals that might stimulate the immune system and fight viruses. Garlic. WebMD.com called garlic an immunity-boosting superstar. We agree. The ancient Egyptians used garlic to maintain and increase their strength, thereby enabling them to work hard and be more productive while building the pyramids. And we didn't stop there. We also included selenium. The National Center for Biotechnology Institute says selenium plays an important role in inflammation and immunity. Vitamin E. WebMD.com says vitamin E is key for strong immunity. Vitamin C. Harvard University reminds us that our bodies don't make vitamin C, but we need to consume it daily for immune function. In the precise amounts, we believe our formula blows the lid off anything else on the market today. How these ingredients are sourced might just be the difference between 50% protection and 100% protection. You already know that only some types of headache medicines work for you and others might not. Maybe ibuprofen works for you, but acetaminophen may not. Perhaps Tylenol gives you fast relief, whereas Advil might take much longer. If you went on a journey to multiple health food stores and pharmacies and grabbed all of the ingredients I just mentioned, you might never come close to the results you might experience from our formula. Why? Because all the ingredients in this specific formula had to come from the purest sources and in the most effective forms. Immunity 911 is ideal for maximum protection against the threat of today's viruses, while also helping provide tremendous healing power to your cells and body. Every single bottle of Immunity 911 may help to fortify your immune system, rejuvenate and restore cells, provide powerful natural anti-inflammatories, remove toxins, metals, and radioactive elements from cells, neutralize acids in your body to balance pH, neutralize free radicals, purify your blood and prevent clotting, naturally increase your energy, lower your cholesterol, keeping LDL cholesterol low and healthy, support healthy blood flow, combat high blood sugar, help the body fight viruses, bacteria, fungus, and parasites, promote proper thyroid function, enhance moisture retention of skin, helps it look younger. Boost liver function. Improve bone and joint health. Improve intestinal environment. Strengthen mucosa lining of digestive and urinary tracts. Fight obesity and abdominal fat. Combat metabolic syndrome. Prevent infections. Reduce the effects of aging. Relieve pain. Support healthy upper respiratory mucous membranes. Balance glands and hormones. Enhance long-term memory formation. Mobilize stem cells to enable tissue and organ regeneration. Correct mineral deficiencies. Increase longevity and disease resistance. It may even help make your immune system young again, with secrets based on stunning Harvard and Stanford research. By now you know Immunity 911 may help address the hidden causes of premature cellular degeneration and disease with nutrients superior to and not found in anything grown anywhere but the vast, fertile plateaus in the Himalayan mountains. But there's even more good news. Immunity 911 adds a second layer of protection by helping your body regenerate new cells to replace dead ones and may even help to revive your organs from head to toe. Imagine, what if the result could be a new you, no matter your age? Remarkably, all bodies have its own body regeneration schedule. That's right. With the right kind of nourishment, everyone's body has the remarkable ability to regenerate itself just like it does when you get a cut or a bruise. But the news gets even better. The unique formulation found in Immunity 911 may help support the gathering of stem cells so they are able to replace damaged or dead cells. If you were buying these ingredients separately, you'd be paying around $225 for a 30-day supply. However, we were determined to keep prices low, especially in today's troubling times. So we're cutting into our own profits to give you the lowest price possible, and we're happy to do it because we know what a life changer this can be. You see, Immunity 911 is completely different than the ineffective, low-quality immunity products that simply don't produce the results they promise you. You're likely already bombarded by advertisements for these garbage supplements in magazines and on TV, and you'll find them all over the internet and on the shelves of health food stores. Those big companies get massive price breaks to crank out millions and millions of bottles of super low-quality ingredients that are completely worthless. And Immunity 911 is very different than any other so-called immunity boosters on the market today, as they are missing almost all of the rigorously tested ingredients found in our formulation. We do the complete opposite here at Phytage Labs. We use the most cutting-edge research, and then we circle the globe to find the very best ingredients in the most pure formulations for our health-restoring products. And our products are based on science, not the latest health fads. They are formulated to the most stringent good manufacturing practices as defined by the FDA, and they're tested for maximum purity and potency. The regular price for Immunity 911 is $120 per bottle, which is a complete bargain if you take into consideration that we only use the most pure and cutting-edge formulations found anywhere on the globe, which we then ship to our independent lab and formulate each and every box using the most advanced equipment known to man. And then these small quantities are shipped directly to your door. Immunity 911 is not available in stores. Here's another thing. If you tried to get your hands on all the ingredients in a single serving of Immunity 911 separately, you'd pay well over $200. But since you've made the cut into our special VIP group, you won't pay $120. You won't even pay $99.95, not even $79.95. Nope, you don't pay any of those prices. When you take action right now, you'll get your hands on a full bottle of Immunity 911 in this special VIP offer for only $69.95. That is not a misprint. That's a savings of over $60 off the regular price and comes to only 55 cents per pill. That's less than 1/4 the price of the marketplace for one of the most top-rated immunity boosters available in the world. and it's the lowest price you'll find for Immunity 911 anywhere. Don't you think maximum protection for you and your family against the viral threats we face today is worth a couple bucks per day? Yes, we think it's totally worth it too. And you'll get all these benefits for less money. Yes, if you act right away and reserve 4 bottles of Immunity 911, you'll have a spot in our Phytage Labs private test group, which entitles you to our VIP pricing at only $49.95 per bottle. That's more than half off, a savings of over $70 per bottle and just 35 cents per pill. Why would we offer such a drastic price discount for you? The answer is actually simple. In our pursuit to push the boundaries of our research, we need people to share their real, actual results with us. Specifically, the ever-increasing benefits that begin to start when you've been using Immunity 911 for 30 days or more. As a result of that goal, we've instructed the lab to set aside an entire supply of Immunity 911 so that you can share with us your success stories. And our team of scientists will have a growing body of evidence to show the long-term effects of this amazing product. Think about it. For what we've shown you, we're more than justified at pricing Immunity 911 at $120 per bottle. You'd pay a heck of a lot more to visit a doctor to diagnose or treat you for a virus or infection, right? In fact, you won't be surprised to hear that many of our customers told us they would be happy to pay pretty much any price if we could guarantee them maximum protection for them and their families. But guess what? Now, for much less than the cost of your daily Starbucks fix, you can use these age-defying, life-enhancing, immunity-boosting secrets of health-conscious people in the know. The high concentrations of active ingredients found only in Immunity 911. What will you feel like 4 to 6 weeks from now? You'll feel the difference, guaranteed, or your money back. When you start taking Immunity 911 daily, in a matter of days you're going to see and be convinced this is a must-have formula for frustration-free living in today's crazy world of unknown viruses. Remember, we're going to be living with the threat of viruses for the rest of our lives. They are here to stay, but it's our hope you avoid the fear and mental anguish the rest of the world is experiencing, knowing you and your family are protected, and your overall health and well-being is being rejuvenated daily. So by now, I'm sure you're primed and ready to experience the potential health and energy rejuvenating power of Immunity 911. But we're going to make you a deal you can't pass up. You don't even have to make that decision now. In fact, we're so totally confident that Immunity 911 might turbocharge your immune system, help you feel less stress, and give you peace of mind while changing your life for the better, that we're going to let you try Immunity 911 for a full 3 months. And if for any reason you're not fully delighted with the results, simply contact us for a full refund. Try it for yourself and see. It's guaranteed to work, or you pay nothing. We want to make this decision to be as easy for you as possible, so we're going to take on all the risk ourselves. Today, you will receive our 90-day, no questions asked, 100% money-back guarantee. When you try Immunity 911 right now, it either works or you get all your money back. No questions asked. That's right. We'll send you your supply right now, and if at any time over the next 90 days you decide it's just not working for you, just contact us for a full refund. That's a 100% money-back guarantee. We can't make this deal much better than that. Don't you agree? Have we gone insane? Maybe we have lost it a little bit, but we want to get our groundbreaking Immunity 911 into as many VIP hands as we can before we run out of inventory. We're 100% convinced of the power of our immunity-boosting formula, and we're willing to stick our necks out there and take all the risk. Have you ever seen anyone else stand behind their offer like this? We want you to experience the effects of our proprietary immunity-boosting, health-rejuvenating formula for yourself and wake up to a body that feels youthful, energized, fully protected, and ready to take on the world. And if you don't, We'll just simply give you your money back. We have a hunch that Immunity 911 is the one thing that you're missing right now, even if you're using some other combination of supplements, powders, or special drinks. But you won't know that if you don't give it a try. Plus, we'll do something absolutely crazy. Not only will you get all of your money back, but we'll also give you an additional $100 just for giving it an honest try. No joke. I know it sounds like we've lost our minds, but we're not kidding around. If you're not happy with it for any reason at all, we'll give you every single penny back plus another $100, even if you use the entire bottle. That's how important it is to us that you try this formula that can change your life. That's how confident we are that our solution works. And you should feel pretty confident too, because Immunity 911 goes under some of the most rigorous testing in the industry. Phytage Labs is trusted by over 200,000 customers around the globe, and we have a reputation for being obsessive when it comes to quality control and testing. Each of our products is made in a good manufacturing practices facility and has been certified by GMP for quality and sanitation and is regularly checked for potency by the FDA. While some other companies may take the cheaper route and skimp on quality control, we wouldn't even think about it. We guarantee quality control because we operate by regulations that are more strict than most of the government. In our latest inspection by the FDA, we passed without one single issue, which is almost unheard of. Even in corporate facilities with billions of dollars, there is at least one issue during an FDA inspection. A leaky faucet, a dirty floor, something. But the FDA didn't have a single complaint about our facility. Honestly, even that isn't enough to satisfy us. We make sure that every ingredient we source is tested thoroughly before use. This way, we ensure that every part of Immunity 911 is of absolute quality so that you never have to wonder. We believe that it's extremely important to make sure that each bottle of Immunity 911 has exactly what it says on the label. No more, no less. It's pretty standard for us to dip into our own profits to ensure the quality of every bottle. Sure, we may not make as much money as we could, but we know that you'll be a customer for life. That's how confident we are in Immunity 911. Your journey towards living worry-free and easy can start today. Click the Add to Cart button below. That's all you have to do to help fight back against viral threats and infections. Protect yourself and your family with a formula that may increase your health and may help regenerate your body. However, I must warn you that our supplies of Immunity 911 are running low due to massive worldwide demand. That's why we are very selective with who we wanted to share this video with. This online presentation is the only place you can order Immunity 911, and once we run out, that's it. You can stock up on it now, though, to make sure you're fully protected for as long as possible while any virus or infection spreads all over. If the Add to Cart button is still showing up on this page, that means we still have some left in stock, and the deep discount is still available. It won't last long, so claim your bottles now by clicking the Add to Cart button below right now. Don't miss out, because once you start taking Immunity 911, you'll wish you would have started it sooner. I've already explained the research from top scientists about how it might help protect you from a potentially deadly virus or infections. Now, the only question left to answer is, are you ready to feel the hope and security that you've been missing? We know how a virus or infection can turn anyone's world upside down, and how much unrest it might cause you. Do you want to feel less stress knowing you're protected? Get more uninterrupted sleep? Be more productive at work? Have the courage to start living your life again with your friends and family. Break free from the hysteria and fear. Imagine what the future holds, the endless possibilities that come with health and normalcy. Now it's time to try Immunity 911 with absolutely no risk. All you need to do is take control of your health and your life by trying Immunity 911 for yourself. Click the Add to Cart button below and place your order before our shelves run dry. Don't miss your chance to finally be free from the frustration and fear of how a weakened immune system can expose one to unwanted health risks. Don't miss the chance to say goodbye to fear and worry. As we're experiencing, viral threats sneak up on us fast. As we've discussed, a weakened immune system can lead to underlying health conditions that can leave us vulnerable. But let's not even think about that. Instead, I'd love if you could take immediate action. Just take a moment to visualize yourself completely free of the fear of the unknown. What would you do? Where would you go? And who would you spend time with? How would you feel about yourself? Perhaps you would finally pick up all those hobbies you were always interested in because of the potential health benefits. How would it make you feel to not have to worry constantly about being caught by surprise? Well, that's why we created Immunity 911, to make that feeling a reality, to give you the life you've been missing out on. So please do yourself a favor and click on the Add to Cart button below to claim your supply before we run out. It's the easiest choice you can make today, and one that might make the biggest difference in your life tomorrow. We've done all the research for you. We've made sure each ingredient exceeds government quality standards. We've offered a completely risk-free money-back guarantee, plus $100 on top of your money back if we're wrong about all this. But I don't think we will be. All you need to do is click the Add to Cart button to confidently try Immunity 911 for yourself. Look, if you're still here, that means one of two things. One, you understand just how important a healthy immune system is to your happiness, or two, you have a few questions. It's completely fine to have questions. In fact, I'm glad that you do, because I want you to feel completely confident before claiming your supply. Here are some answers to the most frequently asked questions we receive. How do I know Immunity 911 will work for me? Immunity 911 contains graviola leaf, which the National Center of Biotechnology Institute says the properties of graviola indicate its potential as a health-promoting ingredient to potentially boost the immune system. And then when you combine the other 19 fully researched all-star ingredients found inside the Immunity 911 formula, that might give you peace of mind. And remember, there's a 100% 90-day, no questions asked money-back guarantee, plus $100. So there is no risk to you. How many bottles should I order? We recommend ordering the largest amount possible so that you get more savings and longer-lasting protection. Plus, with such limited supplies, ordering more will ensure that you don't miss out if we're out of stock. Immunity 911 has a shelf life of 2 years, so you don't have to worry about them going bad if you claim multiple bottles. Is Immunity 911 safe? I've already shared all the safety standards that we abide by when manufacturing Immunity 911. We go to great lengths to make sure that what you see on the label is exactly what you get. Each ingredient in our solution is tested for purity to ensure there are no additives or toxins. We always recommend that you talk to your doctor before taking Immunity 911. Is Immunity 911 a replacement for any kind of medication? No. Immunity 911 may help support your immune system in a variety of ways, but it does not treat any disease and should not be used to replace any medication you may be on. If you are currently on a treatment plan under your doctor's care, do not stop that treatment plan unless your doctor tells you to. Use Immunity 911 to help support a healthy immune system, but always follow your doctor's advice on any health issue. If you're wondering if Immunity 911 is right for you, then I encourage you to try it out for yourself. With our 90-day money-back guarantee, you can see if you like it for absolutely no risk. If you want your money back, just give us a call and we'll return every penny immediately. And we'll give you an additional $100 on top of that just for giving it an honest try. You've got nothing to lose but everything to gain. Click the Add to Cart button below to place your order now.